Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we are going to take an emotional and heartfelt journey through the lives, careers, and legacies of unforgettable actors from the classic film The Sound of Music who have tragically passed away. The Sound of Music isn't just a film, it's a timeless masterpiece that has touched millions of hearts across generations. But while the Hills may still be alive with The Sound of Music, many of the stars who brought this magical story to life are no longer with us. Now let's dive in. 1. Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer's portrayal of the stern yet loving Captain Georg von Trapp became one of the most iconic performances in musical cinema. Initially hesitant to take the role, Plummer brought a complex depth to the widowed naval officer, whose heart is slowly melted by music and love. Off-screen, Plummer enjoyed a career that spanned over 70 years, including an Oscar win for Beginners in 2010. He was known for his Shakespearean gravitas, charming wit, and ability to reinvent himself in every decade. Sadly, in 2021, he passed away peacefully at his home in Connecticut after suffering a fall. 2. Charmian Carr. Charmian Carr lit up the screen as Liesl, the eldest Von Trapp child, who sang the unforgettable 16 Going on 17. Though The Sound of Music was her only major film role, her performance left a lasting impact. After leaving acting, Carr became an interior designer and author, writing 2 books about her Sound of Music experience. In her later years, she frequently attended fan events and shared fond memories of her time on set. Her death in 2016 was felt deeply by fans who saw her as the radiant heart of the Von Trapp children. 3. Eleanor Parker. Eleanor Parker played the elegant and poised Baroness Elsa Schroeder, the woman initially set to marry Captain Von Trapp. Though her character ultimately stepped aside for Maria, Parker's performance added tension and class to the story. Before The Sound of Music, Parker was already a 3-time Oscar-nominated actress with a reputation for playing versatile and complex roles. She passed away in 2013 in Palm Springs, leaving behind a legacy of graceful strength and dramatic power. 4. Peggy Wood. As Mother Abbess, Peggy Wood's serene yet commanding presence gave the film its spiritual anchor. Although her singing was dubbed in the movie, her emotional delivery of "Climb Every Mountain" remains a highlight of the film. A seasoned stage and screen actress, Wood had been acting since the silent film era. She was nominated for an Oscar for this very role. She died peacefully in 1978, but her portrayal of the wise Mother Abbess continues to inspire viewers to this day. 5. Heather Menzies-Urich. Heather Menzies-Urich played Louisa, the mischievous and imaginative second-oldest Von Trapp daughter. After her role in The Sound of Music, she appeared in TV shows and later married actor Robert Urich. She became active in cancer charities after her husband's passing from the disease. And tragically, she herself was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer in 2017. Her passing just before Christmas marked the loss of yet another vibrant part of the Von Trapp family. 6. Norma Varden. Norma Varden played the no-nonsense housekeeper Frau Schmidt, delivering subtle comedy and sharp observations. A veteran of British theatre and Hollywood films, Varden was often cast as aristocratic or uptight characters with a comedic twist. She passed away in Santa Barbara just one day before her 91st birthday. Though often a background presence, her work added texture and charm to every scene she touched. 7. Ben Wright. Ben Wright portrayed the chillingly stern Herr Zeller, the Nazi official who looms over the Von Trapp family's future. With his icy demeanor, Wright added an ominous undertone to the otherwise warm musical. Known for his radio work and voice acting, Wright lent his voice to several Disney films, including The Jungle Book and 101 Dalmatians. He died quietly in 1989, but his performance as Zeller remains one of the film's most unsettling. 8. Marni Nixon. While Julie Andrews famously played Maria, Marni Nixon dubbed the singing voices for many classic actresses, including Deborah Kerr and Audrey Hepburn. Though not used for Andrews in The Sound of Music, Nixon played Sister Sophia and was part of the musical fabric of the film. A classically trained soprano, Nixon later stepped into the spotlight as a performer in her own right and taught vocal music for many years. Her contributions to film music are immeasurable. 9. Richard Haydn. Richard Haydn portrayed Max Detweiler, the charming music promoter and friend of the Von Trapp family. With his signature dry wit and nervous energy, Haydn added levity and a touch of comic tension to the film's heavier themes. Beyond The Sound of Music, Haydn had a long career in both film and voice acting, including iconic roles in Alice in Wonderland and Young Frankenstein. He was also a respected stage director. Haydn passed away in Los Angeles in 1985 due to a heart attack. 10. Doris Lloyd. Doris Lloyd played Baroness Eberfeld, one of the guests at the Von Trapp's opulent party scene. Though her part was minor, Lloyd's history in classic Hollywood runs deep. She had a prolific career with roles in The Time Machine, The Sound of Music, and as a voice actress in Alice in Wonderland. Known for her upper-crust English accent and elegance, Lloyd brought gravitas to even her brief appearances. She died of a stroke in California in 1968,